Southeast Asian rainforest. Tropical rainforests only account for about 7% of the Earth's surface, but they have nearly two-thirds of the world's flora and fauna. They play an important role in global carbon balance and climate change mitigation. 3, and have accumulated 228.7 pg. In its woody vegetation. 4 accounts for 68% of global carbon storage. 5. They also contribute to ecosystem adaptation, a concept that integrates the use of biodiversity and ecosystem services into overall climate adaptation strategies. 6,7. In fact, due to a large number of human activities, deforestation in tropical forests accounts for about 1/10 of the total anthropogenic C.5 emissions. Although it was once considered a moderate sink of C13 in the atmosphere, recent studies have shown that forests have turned to cleaner sources due to extensive deforestation and reduced sea density. In Southeast Asia, nearly 15% of rainforests have at least 4 and 25 global biodiversity hotspots. In terms of biodiversity loss, Southeast Asia is one of the 8 highest and most severe countries, and the rate of deforestation is only comparable to that of Latin America. From 1990 to 2010, Southeast Asia's average net loss was 1.6 million hectares per year, 0.6% year-on-year, reducing the forest area of the region from 268 million hectares to 236 million hectares. Given this rate and the fact that more than 90% of Southeast Asia's forests were still unprotected in the early 2000s, people are worried that by 2100, more than 40% of the region's biodiversity will disappear. Daintree Rainforest. The rainforest is named after Richard Daintree, an Australian geologist and photographer, 1832 to 1878. The area includes Daintree National Park, some national forest areas and some private land, including residential areas. Part of the private land north of Peninsula Ridge is gradually being acquired to receive the Australian government's $15 million state government, Cairns Regional Council, including the former Douglas County Council, Queensland, and the Commonwealth. As of May 2011, 72% of assets used for foreclosure or compensation have been insured. The rainforest foreclosure area includes 215 plots of land purchased from Queensland Parks and Wildlife Services and 13 plots of land purchased from private conservation agencies. 4. 5. The Daintree Rainforest is home to 30% of Australian frogs, reptiles and marsupials, as well as 90% of Australian bat and butterfly species and 7% of Australian bird species. There are more than 12,000 species of insects in the rainforest. All of this diversity exists in an area that accounts for 0.12% of Australia's land area. 6. Part of the forest is protected by Daintree National Park and drained by the Daintree River. The road to the north of the river cuts through dense forest and aims to minimize the impact on this new ecosystem. Bosawas Biosphere Reserve Rainforest. The Bosawas Biosphere Reserve, located in the northern part of the state of Nicaragua, on the border with Honduras, is a mountainous tropical rainforest that was declared a Biosphere Reserve by UNESCO in 1997. The protected area, E-Nuclear Plus Buffer Zone, covers an area of approximately 20,000 square kilometers, 2 million hectares, which accounts for about 15% of the country's total area. Together with the biosphere of the Montenegro River, Honduras is geographically separated by land borders. The virgin forest area is the second largest tropical rainforest in the Western Hemisphere after the Brazilian Amazon rainforest. Most of Bosawas is undeveloped and has extremely rich biodiversity. Congo Rainforest. The tropical rainforests of Congo are known for their high biodiversity, which includes more than 600 species of trees and more than 10,000 species of animals. Its most famous residents include forest elephants, gorillas, chimpanzees, okapi, leopards, hippos and lions. They greatly shape the characteristics of your forest house. For example, researchers have found that forests in Central Africa tend to have higher trees but lower density of small trees compared to forests in the Amazon or Borneo. Because of predation, herbivores keep the density of small trees at a very low level, which reduces competition for larger trees, but in areas where these animals are exhausted by hunting, forests tend to be shorter, denser, and trees smaller. Central African forests store large amounts of carbon in their vegetation and tree trunks. A study in 2012 showed 39 billion tons, and they are an important buffer zone for climate change. Amazon Rainforest. Amazon is a wet deciduous rainforest in the Amazon biome, covering most of the Amazon basin in South America. The basin covers an area of 7 million square kilometers, 2,700,000 square miles, of which 5,500,000 square kilometers, 2,100,000 square miles, are tropical rainforests. The area includes the territories of 9 countries and 3,344 officially recognized indigenous territories. Most of the tropical rainforest is located in Brazil, accounting for 60%, followed by Peru, accounting for 13%, Colombia 10%, Bolivia, Ecuador, French Guiana, Suriname and Venezuela have fewer numbers. 4 countries use Amazon as the name of one of their highest administrative regions, while France uses Parc Guiana Amazonica as the name of its rainforest reserve. The Amazon accounts for more than half of the remaining tropical rainforests on the planet. It is the largest and most biologically diverse tropical rainforest in the world, with an estimated 390 billion trees divided into 16,000 species. The Amazon is home to more than 30 million people from 350 different ethnic groups, divided into 9 different national political systems and 3,344 officially recognized indigenous areas. Indigenous people account for 9% of the total population, and 60 groups are still largely isolated from the world.